welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm excited because today I got my Urban Decay palette. I was waiting for this so long. I didn't even want to leave my home because I waited for the parcel to come, and now finally it came. I'm like, okay, I have to do the review and hopefully I still get it up today. So I will review this beautiful palette now for you guys. And if you're interested, you should go and watch the video. By the way guys, you find swatches of the whole palette at the end of this video after my review. So guys, I put on the Kiko Unexpected Paradise foundation. I did my eyebrows, put on some blush, Kylie highlighter, lip tint and the lip gloss. And now we are going to finish off the eyes with this bad boy. I was so excited when he came today. I waited so long. But yes, let's get started with our eye look. Oh, by the way, I primed my eyes too with the Fenty primer as always. And now it is in all its glory, the Naked Ultraviolet Palette, and we do a little eye look. So let's get started. At the beginning I will use this eyeshadow. It's called Optimize. I will go in with the naked brush and I will put it all over my eyelid. Okay, it's very beautiful. It's like this lilac-y shade. Just place it all over the eyelid, so I have somewhat of a base. It has a decent color payoff for that is lilac. Probably because, yeah, it looks okay. So now we're going to do the problem with this palette is I just realized I don't have matte shades. Like, this is the only purple matte shade I have in this palette. The other ones are all shimmers, which is a little bit hard to work with. So I will go in with Cyberpunk. It's this shade, this darker purple, and it has glitters. And I pray to the Lord it doesn't get messy, and I put it more on the outer corner of my eyelid to get more shaped eyes. And I put it there too. Okay, like so far I think this is a little bit harder to blend. It can be because it's purple. Like, I have also the Naked Honey palette, and I feel like the purple one is definitely not as easy to work with right now, what I can see. But so far I need to blend this out a bit more. Okay, so far everything looks still fine. Like, I will smoke it out a little bit more and then we continue with the look. So the next thing I wanna do is it to go in this shade called Purple Dusk and put it again on the outer edges of my eyes. This is like very glittery again. I hope for the best. I hope it doesn't go crazy and I can blend it. I think at least the shadows are not that pigmented too, so for me, I know a lot of people don't like that. For me, I prefer actually, because if you mess up, it's not a disaster and it's not ruining your whole eye look. Now, as I expected, you see, like, it's a little bit smudgy. Like, I can't really blend it out. I take another brush, a Zoeva brush. I take a Zoeva brush now because I feel like I can't blend it out anymore that good. And I try to blend the harsh edges out because I don't really want to have them. As I thought, like, glittery shade are not the best on the like outer corners or to shape your eyes. because they're glittery. It's always messy when you have glittery shades. They really lack of one or two, even one medium matte violet shade, like in a deep medium violet, and then one dark violet. But yeah, that's my opinion right now. And then I want to go into the shade called Warning, and I use a flat swivel brush for this. It's like this more pinkish tone here, and I take the flat brush and I put it on the center of my eyelid. It's not really showing up, like I really have to pack it on. Let me wet my brush. So I'm trying to wet my brush right now so I have a little bit more intensity, using the Fenty Beauty Spray. Using the Fenty Beauty Spray, and I go into this shade again. Let's hope. So this shade is somewhat lackluster. It's not really showing up. So, okay, this is not showing up. Let me try my finger. It's also not really on my finger, like... Hello? A little bit, now it gets better, but I don't want to pack on my eyeshadow like that, it gets a little bit cakey. Okay, I will go into the shade Cyberpunk again, and I will use the wet brush. I just wet it, I don't care. And hopefully I can get a little bit of glitter all over the lid. That's just what I want. By the way, the shade, the pink shade I used before is called Warning, and I think it's a warning that it's lackluster. Looks better, yeah. Okay, so far okay. I will now take also the shade Cyberpunk, and I use a flat brush again, and I will put it under my lower lash line. And then I will use the pinkish shade, hopefully shows up a little bit more, and put it on top. Smoke it out with an Etude brush. I go in both shades. Trying to smoke it out of it. Okay, and then, no, listen, I will try now to put the shade Euphoric a little bit over my lid because something is missing. Oh yes, this looks better. This gives this a little bit more dimension. That's what I was searching for. Like the purple pink shade was not so cool. Euphoric is good, really cool. That's a cool shade. I like this. Yes, thank you. Euphoric is good. That's what I was looking for, to get a little bit more dimension. And now I'm using the Urban Decay brush, and I go into this shade called Lucid, and I put it on my inner corner. Yeah, that looks nice. Drag it down here. It's like this white with green shine to it. Smoke it out a bit. That applied a bit too much. but I really like this. Yes. So I think really the shade, have a little bit of fallout here. A little bit, but that's okay. This shade is amazing. It really suits the palette, makes it a little bit more special. And I think Euphoric right now, what I put over my lid to save this eye look, really saved me right now. So I will now do my mascara, my eyeliner and my hair, and then I'll come back to you and give you my final thoughts, what I think about this palette. See you. So guys, I'm back and I will tell you my final thoughts about the Urban Decay Ultraviolet Palette. So guys, what I think is, when I put on my mascara, when I put on my eyeliner, it really pulled the look together. So right now I'm really liking it. Like, I like this shade the most, the green shade. Like, I love like simple shades with a twist. It's so special, I think, and it makes the look really cool. What I think though about this palette, now listen, this shade here is not really showing off. I don't know if it's on me, if my skills are not good enough, but this is not a real good thing. I also think what this palette really misses are matte shades. I want one light matte shade in purple matte shade. I want one darker one, like a medium type purple matte shade, and then I want a dark one, so I can really kind of put structure on my eyes and get more out of my eye look, right? So the palette would have been so good if they would have just removed the freaking neutrals and put on more matte shades and make it all purple, in my opinion. I understand why they did the neutrals, because I think like they just wanted it to make it usable for everyone. But however, when you make an ultraviolet palette, you should make it all purple. Now this is what makes it so difficult to work with this palette, because it's all glitters and shimmers, and I also think that personally Urban Decay is better in making matte shades than in shimmery shades. Now I just think this palette would have been overall perfect if there were more matte shades, and would have made it so much easier to work with it. My personal opinion is, like, other than you being a really purple lover searching for a cool inner corner highlighting shadow, or being a really naked fan, I don't think you need to get this. It's not the best purple eyeshadow palette I have ever worked with. And yeah, that are my final thoughts. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked today's video. If you like it, please leave me a thumbs up or leave me a comment down below if you're going to buy this palette. And yeah, then I can only say I hope to see you in another video of mine, and thank you so much for watching again. Bye bye.